Our duty is to resist Satan when his host harasses us. You don't just sit and fold your hands and things are happening. And evil has taken over the land and the kingdom empire. We don't do that. Then, in achieving this, we must pursue spiritual discipline that will make us stronger and better. That is where my point of emphasis is. Trying to achieve spiritual discipline. When that is achieved, then we have done much for Christ in our ministry as Christians. Spiritual warfare are more that when people are in spiritual bondage, we cannot fold our hands, as I already mentioned, to just keep and allow things to go. But only 3 levels of spiritual warfare. Tom White said something that struck my spirit. He said that spiritual deception is fostered on non-Christians. Some of these ones who come to pastors down there in Nigeria to learn from them are being deceived. The pastors pray on them, say things, and they believe on that. How can one tell you that your child is demon-possessed? Give him up, throw him away, and you do that. That's spiritual deception. Amen. And that is what is going on in the city, which we need to, first of all, know how to counter that. The white sees disobedience to the gospel as a promotion of Satan in order to hold unbelievers in spiritual darkness. So these days, people are being kept as a prey, which is not advisable for us to learn. Young and teenage children are then demon-possessed. They are committed to various kinds of maltreatment. It's quite unfortunate. They are abandoned. You see a child going in the streets for days. The parents are giving him up because the pastor said he's demon-possessed. So they are abandoned, isolated, no one cares for them, and discriminated. Some of them come to school, once the name tag is on them, students run away from them because you're demon-possessed. Who said that? The pastor said that. One wonders what the church is meant for. When the church pronounces you unclean and then throws you away, then where is the saving grace of Christ? We'll ask that more. So some are ostracized from the community. The community can meet and decide that this one should be kept away from the glare of anyone. Why? Because they are demon-possessed. Some of these children are taken to the forest. Some are killed. Some are sued. Some are disgraced publicly. Let's take a look at this video shortly.
Traditional African belief has it that nothing happens for natural reasons in life. Any ill fortune is the work of witches.
And witchcraft is all over. The only way to overcome the witchcraft is to pray and believe in God.
And exorcism is big business. Deliverances are conducted in churches everywhere, like here in Eket. Friday night is what locals call Tarry Night. It's an evening where preachers claim, for a price, they can exorcise demons, cure the terminally ill, and even resurrect the dead. The services can last till first light.
Christianity in the Niger Delta is seriously questionable. Putting a traditional religion and Christian religion mixed together, and they all make nonsense out of it. If you are not rich, if you don't have anything to eat, if you look for blame, to blame it somewhere, and if you end up not getting anything, you blame it on the witches.
This preacher had previously denounced a child at Cram as being a witch. Children are particularly targeted because people believe that once possessed, they can cast spells and contaminate others, and once accused, a child is forever stigmatized and feared.
In terms of awareness has been raised from that film, it's been pretty phenomenal in many ways. But generally, it's kind of put the issue of child witchcraft belief on the agendas of governments and UN agencies, right, down through local governments, state governments, to the pastors, to parents, to the children themselves. So it's, it's quite inspiring to see what can be done.
Last year, the children from Kran petitioned the Akwa Ibom governor to enact a federal Child Rights Act in their state.
I was taken aback. I was shocked. I had just come in then as a governor. So I did not understand.
Are you living with your mothers and your fathers? My commissioner has mentioned to me.
Because of my time, I need to cut that so that I can tidy up on this. Then if you go, if I can play this video more, you will see a man who claimed that he's a pastor, he has killed over 420 persons. And he was posting in the video that he killed over 120 persons. That once they come and he sees that they are demon possessed, he will order his boys to slaughter them. And they were doing that. I mean, the video is, because of the time, I wouldn't want to go into that to show you more about that. But that's their predation. When those who are custodians of the faith are misleading the public, we need to have an outcry. We need to set a standard to tell the people the right thing to do. So it's no longer news that some of these young ones are tortured in churches. They are being tortured in churches. People go there to have safety, but they come back with crisis, which is not the right thing to do. Innocent children are falling prey to religious groups. They are subjected to all forms of abuse. And there is increasing fear in the hearts of many who go to Nigeria now, so churches mostly, who go to church for prayers. You know, you're going there, you don't know what the pastor will tell you you are. And once the pastor pronounces you that, you go to talk of it. So people are afraid to go to pastors for prayers. And that is a big problem. It has been revealed that people who go to seek prayers, these churches end up with sad experiences. They are told disaster stories of involvement with demons and witchcraft societies. One of the greatest dangers of spiritual conflicts is when it comes to deliverance. Stability says that we should always know that we must have a strong spiritual basis for us to do that. Where we don't do that, we must also run into a problem. So many are living in fears. They attribute their failures, woes, and setbacks to demon-related.